Batman has the best rogues gallery of any superhero. It's not even close. Not at all.
I agree.
He's can fucking suck at Spider-Man fans. Batman has the greatest rogues gallery of any character ever made. It was not even close. No, sir. But for some reason, old Holly and Mr. Wood, they like to use the CM2, the Junkler and the Penguin.
They are overused.
Because those
that's a bad thing. I'm not one of those guys that complain about that. Like I love the Joker and Penguin.
Yeah,
but they are overused.
I'm just saying, Hollywood's too much of a pussy to give us Batman's truest arch nemesis, the Penny Plunderer.
Fucking who?
So we're gonna give you 6 characters we think should be the main villain of the DCU's first Batman movie.
Yes.
Because dear God, I don't want it to be the Court of Owls. Let's start with some characters that aren't going to be on this list. Obviously, the Joker.
Yeah.
Obviously, Penguin, because Penguin's in the same boat as Joker, where he's just in fucking everything.
He got his own show recently too. Yeah.
Riddler as well, mostly because fuck him.
Fuck that guy. Plus, he got a movie too.
Yeah, he was just the villain of the Batman. And finally, Harley Quinn, who I would argue has become
just as bad as the Joker.
No, I'd argue worse. I would actually argue she has gotten worse than the Joker.
Fair.
Now, there's 2 other villains that aren't going to be on this list, and that's just because we think they should be saved for a sequel.
Yes.
Being, of course, Bane and Two-Face. The reason with Two-Face is because I would like to see some Bruce and Harvey friendship before it eventually happens.
Yeah, because usually we just see Harvey Dent in the universe, and then you instantly like, oh, he's going to become Two-Face, and then that's kind of it.
I think the only time it didn't happen was in Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
But he didn't really have a relationship with him, though. They never...
Maybe in Batman Returns. I haven't seen that movie in a bit, but in the first Batman, they just didn't. Let's begin with who we want first, and that is Killer Croc.
Killer Croc.
Now, Andy Muschietti is directing this movie. You may know him as the director of It Chapter 2, and It Welcome to Derry. And those are the only things. He's directed nothing else. He's never even directed a DC movie before. No, he hasn't.
Which is why I'm so excited.
Yeah, because he's never directed a DC movie before. Never.
Yes. Yeah.
Never. So I think Killer Croc, you can get some real scary moments with him.
Like, yeah, you're getting a guy who directs horror shit doing your movie.
So, like, where is Killer Croc most of the time? In the fucking sewers.
Yeah.
Andy Muschietti be right at home with this character.
Plus, that would also be like a really cool storyline where like the sewers go all around Gotham, so he has to do detective work to find which parts of the sewers he's in. Like, that would be so good. That would be so good.
Also, Andy Muschietti loves his CGI, and I think Killer Croc would be a big CGI boy. Yep. Or I think you could do Killer Croc practically as well.
You could, but I don't know how you'd make him big.
There are some big people that, if they want to take a risk and cast a guy who is just big, and then maybe they could have someone voice over him, maybe.
But kind of like a Darth Vader scenario.
Yeah, kind of.
Although that was only because the dude couldn't go there to do the voice, so they had to get somebody else. But yeah.
Now, I think Killer Croc, he is a fairly underutilized character in live action. Yeah. Of course, he was in Suicide Squad.
That shit, though. Don't count that. No, that doesn't count. No.
Don't get me wrong, he looks good in that movie. Just wish he was a bit, bigger. He did look good. If he was bigger, he would look good.
I didn't like him.
You don't like him.
I don't like the fucking chav hoodie he had.
No, if you actually got him dressed like Killer Croc, he would look good, made him a bit bigger. But yeah, I think Killer Croc would be a.
Plus, he's definitely like, he's like one of my favorites.
He's one of my favorites. I fucking love. He's so cool. He's just peak, and also he's one of those villains where you could even get into the more tragic side of him, with him having a skin condition.
Not a skin condition. That's just sometimes that's just not a skin condition.
In this picture we got here, he has fucking spikes on him. That's not a skin condition. Yes. But that's all we're going to say about Killer Croc. I just think he'd be cool. I imagine if he is going to be in the movie, he'll probably be a side villain, though. Maybe he's like working with someone else.
That's so lame, though, because it's such a big guy going around the sewers. Like, being somebody's lackey, that sucks.
That's what he normally is. And that's what he normally is, though. He normally is just a lackey.
Like, I get it, like,
not after... Like, outside media, I mean.
Like, afterwards, they can make him a lackey. But for his introduction, I think it'd be cool if he was just doing his own thing.
Yes, yeah.
And then he gets hired out as muscle. You know what I mean?
I would not complain about as long as if he shows up in the movie, I'm not complaining. I fucking love Killer Croc.
Yes, yes.
Now, the next villain we're talking about is someone who, in recent years, I've started not liking that much. Because I feel like DC's really... Well, let's say who it is first. Poison Ivy. I think DC has really... what's the word I'm looking for here? Downgraded Poison Ivy to just being Harley Quinn's girlfriend, and
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Now, I'm not saying I don't. I hate Harley and Poison Ivy's dynamic. I think in like the animated
I
series, it
also
was done
think
really well.
I also think they kind of forget how OP Poison Ivy
Oh
can
yeah,
be. They kind of like once again they downgrade her, not even just with personality and how she is as a character, but even like power
yeah.
set. She's kind of just a plant lady now.
No, I'm saying, though,
You know,
imagine a Batman movie and like Gotham's overtaken by all these plants.
like what I imagine in my head is, you know how in Spider-Man 2, Venom
Oh
literally
yeah,
takes over the whole fucking
yeah,
city. Spoiler. Uh
yeah. That
Imagine
was
that, but
plants.
plants. Like that would be so
You could even
cool.
get like massive, like whatever the fuck Audrey 2 was, big one of them just
Yeah, like
running
that.
around. It'd be big, and Poison Ivy, she's only ever been in one live action movie. I don't think she's even used that much in live action.
Yeah.
I can only think of like Batman and Robin and then Gotham.
Now,
Oh, so she's evil as shit.
yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
people just keep forgetting that Poison Ivy is like she's not pure evil. Like there is like some sort of a broken character in there,
yeah.
but she's pretty evil.
Because she loves plants, and then us, regular dirty humans are tramping the
Yeah,
flowers along
and she
to
doesn't like that.
to build cities. Cities?
And she doesn't like.
Nature.
I'm gonna say I know Karen Gilligan. I think I'm saying her name right. The girl that played Nebula, she has expressed wanting to play this character, so
I think she'd be. Yeah, that'd be
I
good.
also think
Yeah,
she'd be pretty good.
yeah, yeah. I
So
think that'd be good.
make it happen, Andy. You get your big
I feel like there's a
CGI
lot of
plants.
different actresses that could probably do a good Poison
Oh
Ivy.
yeah,
Like I think, for a character who I think would do well by a lot of modern day
yeah.
actresses, she's not in anything.
It's
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
Like in live action, there's like none of her, which
Yeah.
is so weird because she's such a popular character,
Yeah, and such a cool character too,
and
when
also
she's
like
not being just a
yeah.
sidekick. You know?
But she's also one of those characters. Like I think of nearly all the characters on this list, I think she has probably the second biggest chance of getting asses and seats as well. There's only
I think so, anyways.
it's arguable because there is another character on this list, but we'll get to them later. Up next, we have Mad Hatter. Now, this is going to be a bit of an unpopular opinion. I know everyone wants Bill Skarsgård to play the Joker, but Bill Skarsgård as
Uh,
Mad Hatter would also go kind of hard.
that would go kind of hard.
Now, Mad Hatter is a creepy son of a bitch.
He was going to take her away from me. I had no choice.
You could have respected her wishes and left her alone.
I'd have killed her first.
Oh yeah, especially like I didn't know how creepy he was because my knowledge was kind of just like on the animated series at
Yeah.
first, and like obviously he's creepy in that, but like he's just like
Like,
cartoonish creepy.
if you play Arkham Origins, you're going to get a good idea just how creepy this fucking guy is.
Yeah.
Now,
Don't worry, you're safe now. The police are on their way. Everything's going to be all right.
No, it's not.
if they'll actually go that far with it, probably not.
Hmm.
Probably, I imagine at most the DCU Batman is going to be PG-13.
And that's understandable. But like he's not in much things outside of shows and games.
Yeah. He was in
So-
Gotham, and he was a very popular character in
See,
Gotham.
I never watched Gotham, so
I
I
do.
wouldn't know.
But I'm saying there's so much cool stuff you could do with him, like the hypnotizing shit.
Yeah,
You could get some really creepy moments out of that. They could even do like maybe a Arkham City thing where he starts mind controlling Batman, and you can show off Batman's mind and willpower.
that would be cool as well.
I am
The
just
whole
saying,
training that he did with the monks. You know?
yeah, those goddamn Tibetan monks.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter would be such a cool character because he's creepy, which is right up Andy Muschietti's alley.
Yes.
I think
I think he'd be a good side villain.
I think he'd make a good main villain as well.
Maybe it's because I just don't know enough about him. For me personally, but like, yeah, that's main villain energy. But like, I think he's cool enough though to be in a movie. I'm
Oh, yeah.
shocked he's never been.
No, but
anything.
this could be the chance to really get Mad Hatter up there as well.
Yeah, because I think like if he was in more things, I feel like he could be more popular because
Oh,
he's a cool villain.
He's a
Like,
great
you know,
villain.
you know.
Like anytime I see Mad Hatter here in anything, I'm like, fuck yeah, it's Mad Hatter.
Yeah,
fuck
Mad Hatter, yeah.
fuck. I love him. I remember being so disappointed he wasn't in like Arkham Knight until that DLC came out. Because I was like, he was so cool in Arkham City and Arkham Origins. Where is he?
Yeah,
How did they just forget him?
I like his thing in Arkham City. That's
I
what
know.
I had to do. We had like the Batman has a little bunny mask thing.
Yeah,
like, that was
like,
kinda
I know
cool.
that. Like, there's so much cool stuff you could do with old Jarvis here. And again, if they do want to go that far with the character, if you know, you know, that gives you just a great hateable villain that you're just waiting for Batman to kick the shit out of.
Plus, like You can even have like a subplot where like he drugs Batman and now he's in like Wonderland.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that would be like cool trippiness, and I feel like the director could make that
Yeah.
work very well. And but it'll probably all be CGI too. So
But I mean, looking uncanny would actually like, work in its favor as well.
yeah,
So I just think Mad Hatter needs to be in this movie.
100%.
The next character we're talking about is another character people want to see, Mr. Freeze.
Now, Mr. Freeze has been in live action,
But
but
we don't talk about that.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
No, we mentioned Poison Ivy, Killer Croc, right? We mentioned Killer Croc could have a bit of a sympathetic story.
yeah, if you want to go with that route, Mr. Freeze,
He's the way to go.
100% is the way to go.
I think he would just because people are dying to see a good Mr. Freeze in live action. I think the only downside with Mr. Freeze is you're getting Mr. Freeze again and that's it.
Yeah.
Like at least with characters like Joker, Penguin, Riddler, Two-Face, characters like that, you can get different stories with them. But with Mr. Freeze, most of the time it's just I need to save my wife. Yeah, I haven't saved my wife.
Plus, I feel like in movie form, if they do the whole thing with Noah correctly,
Yeah.
it could be like a really moving story.
Oh yeah,
And unpopular opinion, I'm a guy who likes to cry at movies.
Same.
So, when they make me cry, I'm like, yeah, cinema.
Also, if you do Mr. Freeze won't be the true villain of the story. It'll be Ferris Boyle.
Oh, he's the guy that like stopped the funding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always
So-
forget his.
You get Mr. Freeze, you get nice sympathy with him, and then you can have Ferris Boyle just be this, absolutely detestable guy
Yeah.
who you want to see Batman beat the shit out of, but he won't go.
And I feel like
He won't
it'll
go.
let people remember who he is too. Because I always forget his name. I always forget he's even part of.
I always
Mr.
remember because of the
Freeze.
animated series.
Yeah. So like,
Because that episode, like if they based the movie off Heart of Ice, that episode,
Yeah.
cinema.
and then plus it'd be cool scenery as well if he turned Gotham into just pure ice,
Yeah,
just
the
snow
Ice Age.
everywhere. And it would be
It'd be
super cool.
Batman could even get because I know in like Arkham Origins, the DLC, he gets like a suit that can like melt ice. You could do that.
Yeah.
That's
And,
some
and seeing
merchandise.
how like the citizens of Gotham have to like adapt to the cold
Yeah.
until Batman figures out what's going on. Like that would be such an interesting like movie.
But I know the
story.
main reason people would want this is because of we'll get to see some animated series Batman where he's trying to talk him down, get him to calm down, extend
Instead of
his
just
time.
whooping ass,
Yeah.
you
No,
get to
as
see him
much
trying
as
to
we like-
redeem
yeah,
villains.
As
you
much as
know?
we like to see Batman kick some ass, we do need to see the more. We need to see the man in Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to see that. Now, the next character is someone I need. I heard he was supposed to be in Creature Commando Season 1, and I'm so fucking pissed he wasn't.
Oh.
And that is Man-Bat. Now, this is going to need a bit of explaining. I know, because Man-Bat, a lot of people say he's underrated. I don't think that's the case, because anytime you bring up Man-Bat, it's always, I fucking love Man-Bat. I think it's more underused is the better word to use.
Yeah.
Now,
Underappreciated by writers and
Oh, yeah.
like directors and stuff. Anybody who's in the comic industry, he's underappreciated. But fans, no, everybody loves Man-Bat.
there's a reason.
Right?
He's great.
Yeah. So
Like I remember, we're going to get a bit of a yap fest here, but you're going to have to stay with me here.
well,
I remember first seeing him in Batman the Animated Series. I was like, this is such a cool character. I wonder
Yeah.
what else he's in.
100%.
Then I saw him in Lego Batman 1, and I was like, I need to see more. Then I remember being, I remember being so disappointed he wasn't in like Arkham Asylum, then he wasn't in Arkham City. I don't remember if anyone, but I'd always look up Man-Bat in Arkham City and everyone go, there he is, and it's like a bird.
yeah.
Then in fucking Arkham Origins, it's like, oh, Alfred was fighting Man-Bat in the cave because Alfred was like beefing with a bat.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not Man-Bat. And then I gave up with Arkham Knight. I was like, well, no Man-Bat. And I was like, oh shit, what? Oh, I know jizzed in my trousers.
I can't really get to that bit.
And then I remember I was so disappointed he wasn't in Lego DC Supervillains. I was so fucking upset.
Oh shit, yeah, he's not.
Then they announced the animated series DLC pack, and I was like, I got down on my knees and went, Jesus. And Jesus answered my prayers, because there he fucking was, and I was so happy. So the moral of the story is I'm a fucking big Man-Bat fan. Man-Bat
I
is
love
actually
Man-Bat.
in my top 10 Batman villains. I don't remember if he was 5 or 4. I think my favoritism did carry him to number 4.
I think he was. I kind of was he in my top 10 or was he just like
No, he was in yours.
he was in my top
He
10?
was in
Okay,
yours.
yeah. So
Again, you can have a very sympathetic story with Man-Bat with Kirk Langstrom trying to overcome the addiction of the formula that
yeah,
turns him into the Man-Bat. You'd get some great scares. You could even get a reference to the Arkham Knight jump scare.
where he's Batman's grappling around and the next thing
Like-
he gets jump scared.
It'd be so good. Also, you know,
another scary-esque villain, you know, for
big
the
CGI
director.
monster for Andy
Yeah.
Muschietti. Like that one scene, It Welcome to Derry, when Pennywise grows the wings and is like flying towards him. Man, bad.
Yeah.
There,
We did say that when we saw
Yeah.
that. We were like, man, bad. We were like, man.
I'm just saying, Mambat's my most wanted villain for this movie. I know realistically he'll probably only be in like the opening at most.
I think he's probably my most wanted too.
I just think
I
he's such a cool character.
Because I know we had to choose three, and you already chose Man Bat,
Yeah.
so I was like, you know, I let you have Man Bat. But like, so I think he's one of my
Again,
most wanted too.
I bought that up at the Dublin Comic Con. I saw it. I wanted it. I got it.
Yeah, he's just so cool.
Mambat, he's such a cool character. I need him to be in more things.
And then, like, once again, that's another case of Batman talks to him. He tries
Yeah.
to get rid of that addiction, and then you know,
And you can even have a bit of a sad ending where like he just can't.
which type of like way would you want Man Bat to be? Would you want it where the Bat controls him? You know how the Bat has its own personality sometimes.
I think a
or would
Jekyll
you
and
have it just be him, but he's a Bat?
No, I'd rather
You
be
know.
like a Jekyll and Hyde thing.
Yeah,
Where like, you know, there's Kirk Langstrom and then there's
and
the
then
Man
Man Bat. Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I would want.
It would be so cool.
I prefer when he's like that in any medium that.
Like
he's
I
in.
think one of the best Mambats to me is the Arkham Knight one.
Where's Francine? Where is she?
She's dead, Kirk.
No. She can't be. I didn't. What have I done?
The serum, it changed you. You lost control.
What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? My sweet Francine. Sweet Francine.
It's very upsetting. I think something like that would be perfect for this movie.
Yeah.
So again, you get that sympatheticness. You get, I get Mambat.
Yeah, we get Man Bat. We also get a sad story at the one time.
You know,
it's win-win for everybody.
You'll get some good scares as well.
Be-
Just make it happen, please. Please, Andy Muschietti, please. I want him. I want him in this movie. Please. Anyway, the number one villain we're going to talk about is. I know this is probably a bit of a boring one to come like end with because you know one he's already been in a live action movie before and people. I remember people really liked him in that.
Using two. I don't think he was like. I think he was just him though. He wasn't actually like.
I don't remember.
Pretty sure he was in another Christopher Nolan.
Maybe it was. I don't remember.
film.
But
maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
well, we're of course talking about the Scarecrow. Now, let me just say, if we could get a live action Scarecrow with like 1% of the aura that Arkham Knight had, we're in for a good time.
Yeah.
We are in for a good time. Again, it'd be the same thing with like Mad Hatter, where you know the fear toxin could give you a bunch of great hallucination moments.
And I liked him in Arkham Asylum.
Oh yeah,
Like I like that little bit where you're like kind of like hiding from him, and he's like a giant.
I
dude.
liked him in like the animated series as well.
I did like him in the anime series too.
Then like the new Batman Adventures, where he gets the whole new redesign with like the scythe and all. Oh, so good. So
He's very popular, and he's already been in the movie. But I feel like he's kind of like been underused though in
See,
the
we
stuff
haven't
that he's
got-
been in.
because the only live action movie that he was in was like the Christopher Nolan universe, which was quite
Yeah.
grounded. So I'm just saying, having one where like Scarecrow could just full on do his crazy shit would be fantastic. And also, I'm just gonna say this right now, maybe we could get Elijah Wood to play him again. I think he did a great job in Arkham Shadow, and I would not complain about seeing him again.
Because I just think, even though he's in a lot of stuff, I just think he's too cool of a villain
Yeah.
to not be in another movie outside of the Christopher Nolan stuff. Because I want
Oh yeah.
a non-grounded Scarecrow. I think that would be pretty cool.
I think that would just be great. I think like Scarecrow is like again, same with Mamba. I think he was like top 3 villains for me.
Yeah, but and once again, scary villain.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, Andy would love that.
he sure would, and
you
all
can
the
do so-
CGI you could do with all that fear toxin.
And that could be more like, more like it, where like the Welcome to Derry, where it's not just, you're not constantly scared of Scarecrow, you're scared of what he's making you see. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have so many different like things you can come up with.
Like even with like the design of Scarecrow as well, you could either have him be like, I think they'd go for like the more terrifying approach, maybe literally just Arkham Knight,
Yeah,
I'd even give
where
him,
it's
like,
just
the
his
wee-
face.
because in Arkham Asylum you had like kind of like the Freddy Krueger glove.
Yeah,
So they could do like the Arkham Knight thing again, like he just has like the wee like it's like on his knuckles and he has like the wee things there and he just goes.
that'd be crazy.
It'd be good. Scarecrow is definitely my second most wanted villain for this movie. But we wanted to end on him because, well, I wanted to end on him because he's more likely.
Yeah, he's probably the most likely because once again he's popular. And
I think out of all the ones we've chose, the three most likely are Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, and Poison Ivy.
yeah,
So the ones you picked.
yeah.
Because I wanted to go for a bit more crazier characters. That was my thought process.
And you only went for one of the ones I wanted to do. And we didn't. Did you mention why we didn't put Clayface in?
I didn't actually know. The reason
I wanted
Clayface
Clayface in here because he's like my top 3. I love him. My goat.
See, I wouldn't complain about Clayface being in this.
But because we just thought because he's getting a whole movie, he might not be in this.
I think that's actually a big reason why he could be in this.
Yeah, but do you think people would be happy if he got like 2 movies to himself, basically?
Yeah.
Like,
People like.
well, I would be
I would
happy,
also be happy.
because I love
I
Clayface.
fucking love Clayface as well. But I think, but just for funsies, we decided not to include him. And
Yeah, just to, just in case
I
we
was-
decide not to
yeah,
do that.
I was also thinking about maybe trying to do it where like we couldn't pick characters who already have live action movies. But then I thought about how terrible Mr. Freeze is in Batman and Robin. It's like,
Yeah, so and then once again, like he's only been in Christopher Nolan and stuff, so I would
Yeah.
like Scarecrow to have like a modern adaptation.
I just think-
that's good.
I think these 6 villains would be great in it. So let us know who you would want to be the main villain of the DCU Batman movie.
And don't be afraid to throw some weird picks. You know, like you say 3 that you want, throw one weird pick in there. I want to see your
Maybe
weird
somebody you
picks.
want to see Gentleman Ghost. Maybe somebody you want to see.
I think he's cool.
He would be cool. Yeah.
I think he's. I only know him from that one animated show,
Yeah.
Caped Crusader. Was shocked, but I liked him in it.
I
though.
know, I know him from a lot of things. Maybe you want characters like Solomon Grundy.
No, Solomon Grundy would be pretty cool.
Maybe you
I
want
would like
Crazy
Solomon.
Quilts, Polka Dot Man, Glass Man, Egghead.
If you want Egghead,
Maybe
why?
Maybe you want Deathstroke, and that's not a Batman villain. That's a Teen Titans villain.
Nah, I would like to save Deathstroke for an actual Teen Titans movie.
Yeah. Maybe you're like Zack Snyder. You want Superman to be the villain of the Batman
No,
movie. I don't know.
if you unironically write Superman, use a bitch.
Lawrence, like, oh shit.